December 2025. Hello, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I'm at 4,865 subscribers. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help my channel grow. My December 1st weekly horoscopes are up as well. So if you want to check out your full moon energy for tomorrow, check that out on my playlist. Also, I have done Aries through Aquarius now. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. So on the 4th tomorrow at 6:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Gemini in the 3rd house. Busy, busy, busy. Some of you, this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. You could be fighting with other family members at this time with this energy here as well. It is a time for close personal relationships and communications of feelings here. Let me see, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. I'm sorry, in the 5th house, but still dealing with family because 5th house also deals with family. So children could be seeking reassurance or want you to entertain them, so there could be a possible snow day coming up tomorrow. At this time, your emotions and your thoughts become one. As a result, you're more in touch with your emotions and can express your feelings more articulately and clearly than usual. The downside, you're likely to lack objectivity. Your mind is much more receptive than usual, so memory is good, as your ability to listen. If you are upset, you're likely to have a difficulty seeing a point of view that is not your own. On occasion, you can change residencies here. This is not like unless there are I don't know what I said. So some of you could be moving at this time with Uranus in your 4th house here. On the 10th at 7:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the rose-colored glasses come on because Neptune is now direct one last time in the sign of Pisces. Now it's a different conversation with Neptune and Aries. It's more like strap your bootstraps up and go cry in your pillow. Okay, go in your room and cry in your pillow at this time is Neptune in Aries on January 26th, where it will stay permanently till 2039. So we got a while to connect. So anyways, you're prone to misplace things now. A lack of good financial planning and accounting can happen here. There's a lack of certainty regarding money. So this would be a great time to delve into spirituality because we have a water trine happening with your 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. And Lilith Moon is about ready to leave December 21st and go into the sign of Sagittarius into your 11th house. So, and on top of that, we are coming up on Hanukkah. So this would be a great time for that window of opportunity to connect with spirituality, to plant those seeds with this energy here, because this is all about December 14th is the week of Hanukkah, and then this is all about miracles and wonderments at this time with this energy. So this would be a great time to delve into that with this energy. Thank you. So then on the 10th, oh yeah, like I said, so I would be careful with this as well. I feel like you're very sensitive with this energy here. For some of you, you may find your purpose in life through involvement with group endeavors or social media at this time. You may feel drained with large crowds. I feel like for some of you, haters are going to hate, so let them hate, or you could feel things very intensely at this time. I would be careful to take things personally, or this could be you like thinking I'm going to help somebody, and then it turns out it backfires on you. I would be careful with the help that you give other people, especially financially. I wouldn't go financially investing in other people here as well, as long as you don't like expect anything in return from this person. So if you're going to help for the sake of helping, but it may backfire on you, and get ready for somebody to like run their mouth. Okay, so you could be feeling some kind of salty way, so don't be doing things for free for other people at this time. Okay, then on the 11th at 5:39 p.m. Mercury enters Sagittarius, and this is going to be in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. This could be like a revolving door of friendships, people coming into your life, people coming back into your life during this time period as well. And you know, we're in shadow period till December 13th, so In October, there was people you were reconnecting with from your past, and then Mercury retrograde, you were still reconnecting with people from your past. So this is you receiving a lot of invitations or social events at this time, and it's a good time to get out and socialize. Contacts could be formed that will help you with your career now, so it's very advantageous for you because of North Node in Pisces in your second house to be networking and making alliances with the right people, or maybe reminding them, you know, like, hey, you know, you promised that you were going to help me grow, blah, 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 you know, but keep it on the, you know, the DL. On the 11th at 5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me see, did I do this already again? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So on the 15th at 2:34 a.m., Mars enters Capricorn in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. Now, Mars is a detriment in the 12th house, but then Mars is exalted in the sign of Capricorn here. So this might help you just a little bit. You still got a hot temper, so I really wouldn't go testing it so much, because you can find that you're very sensitive during this time period, or you take things way too personally and way too seriously with this energy here. Do you even know what a big ass forehead look like, you dumbass? I swear, people really don't. My forehead is not that big. If that's all you can say about me, my forehead is not that big. It is normal, okay? And on top of that, if I were to have forehead surgery, which you can get, it would probably look disproportionate. Okay, so y'all not gonna give me nothing about my damn forehead. If y'all don't like my forehead, then get off my damn channel. All right, but I'm not changing my ways of looking because you have some kind of weird conniption with my forehead. Okay, get off my damn channel. Don't watch what I'm doing. And you get off my channel too. Jesus Christ. You see, this is why I have Dave. You guys complain that, oh, you know, Dave is being like the little Pokemon here, and this is why, because y'all don't have nothing nice to say. Y'all can't even find any, you guys can't even find anything bad about the way I look, and all you gotta complain about is my damn forehead. Okay, if my forehead was short, I'd probably look deformed. You kidding me? What, are you stupid? I probably look really freaking weird with a short forehead. So I like my forehead the way it is. And that's all you can find yourself to complain about, then damn, I must look that good. So thank you very much. All right. On the 15th at 10:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is so weird. What is it, a forehead fetish or something now? So now we can't, like, now we have evolved from feet and like whatever, and now we're on foreheads. I mean, Jesus, we went from buttholes to feet. Now we're on foreheads. Now we're doing forehead fetishes. I know he keeps me focused. Well, this is why. Because then when I look at the comment bars and I see I have a big forehead, it's kind of like, what the hell? You know, is this all y'all like, you know, oh. It's like, sometimes it's like, you know, ooh. I have a mouth. Y'all don't believe me. I have a freaking mouth. Like, I tear people to filth. Okay, like when I was in college, like when I was even in high school, like I tore little girls to filth. Okay, all right, like God blessed me. I was a nerd in high school. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bad I was. I was so bad. Ooh, thank you. I was so bad in high school. I was such a nerd in high school, mind you. I had one friend. Like, I went to a Catholic, I know, no cussing. I went to a Catholic school. Okay, like the priest would literally hide me from the other students. Like the teachers would literally hide me from the other students. Like I would be eating my lunch, like for my next class. Either I was in this little room with the priest while they drink their wine, and I was eating my lunch. Okay, and they're like, "Why is she here?" And they're like, because she keeps getting picked on by, I was like the little lamb that got like butted. They're like, she keeps getting picked on by all the kids. I don't like it. And it's like, you know, some of the priests would literally do that. They'd be like, it's like, gosh. And then you'd be like, you know, I come here to just like shoot the, you know, and I'm here, and now I gotta look at a kid, and it's like, should I go? No, don't go. It's okay. He just don't like kids. And I said, well, why the hell you're a teacher? And he's like, because it's my calling. And I'm like, okay. So it's like that, right? And then if not, and then finally I got kicked out of the priest thing because the teachers found out, you know, there was like an ethics thing, and I was like, nothing happening, you know. So then the teachers started hiding me in the classrooms, and I'm sitting here watching, at the time, MTV and stuff like that, and the other kids would be like, what are you doing in here? You know, they were like, what are you doing in here? And I'm like, I'm watching MTV and eating lunch. They said, why are you in here? And I was like, because y'all pick on me too much and the teachers hide me, so I'm hiding in here. And then next thing you know, guess what? I'm sitting here watching MTV with my remote control, eating my lunch, right? What are the other kids doing? I got 32 kids watching TV with me, watching my MTV with me while we're eating our lunches. And then we got kicked out of that. And then when I was 16, they let me, I was the only kid that was allowed to sit in her car and eat lunch. And they were like, yeah, I was spoiled. And they were like, why are you allowed to do that? We're not allowed to do that. And the dean is like, well, stop picking on her. Maybe we won't allow her to eat in her car either. So it was constantly like that. And I was just like, you know, so it was very aggravating. So one day, like when I was like 17 or 18, I was built like China. And they called me China, and they called my friend Arnold, because I was on the tennis team, but I've been on the tennis team since I was 8. So I had a body like Serena Williams. Like, I was built, okay? And I was very built. And I was also on the swim team too. So I kind of went like this, and I still go like this too. So I have like a shape, you know, but it looks like I can knock you out. Like at the time I had guns, son. I had guns like China the wrestler. So they called me China. They called her Arnold. And one day they came up to me, and I was on the, and my mom thought I was too big, so she wanted me to lose weight. So she put me on the sprinting team, and I was a sprinter, and I was actually, 1998, third place in regionals in Florida, okay? Third place in regionals. That's how fast I was. So anyway, so they went like this. They were like, come up to me, and they'd be like, oh, Marie, you know, it's too a shame that we can't pick on you, because we know that you're going to beat up, you're going to beat up, you could beat us up because you're built like China. And then right in front of a cop, I go, well, it's too bad I can't slam your face into the concrete, because I can beat your ass like China. And the cop went, and I was just like, I got guns, son. Then he hold his holster and he said, I got guns, son. And I'm like, damn. And then they started laughing, and then she carried on and she said something, and I said, you know what? You're so lucky that I respect my elders. And all her friends went, what? And I went, you know, and I'm so proud of you that you gave yourself the courage and the gumption to, like, take yourself, instead of getting your GED because you're in your 40s, you actually pay the $30,000 a month with your Denny's money to go and work here. And she was like, oh my God. And her friends started laughing hysterically. And she was like, oh my God. And she was like, I am not poor. I said, oh yes, you are. I said, with all those freckles on your chest here, I said, I know for a fact that Mr. Ott's brother is a plastic surgeon, and I know you could afford, if you were really come from money, you would have afforded a long time ago to get rid of all that rawhide off your chest. And they started laughing like crazy, and she was like, la 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 la. And then she said something else about like how she can get cigarettes for free she gets cigarettes at 7-Eleven, and she's supposed to be 16. And I said, yeah, because you're not 16. That's why they don't card you, because you look like a damn adult, because you are. And then they were like, and I just kept on with her. And then one of the boys came up to me and was like, you know, oh, I have a gun, Marie, you know. And I said, oh, wow, you must be proud of yourself, because, you know, you got something finally you can hold on to, right? Because you be this small, right? And he was like, and I was just like, it must feel good to hold on to something long, you know, kind of boosts your confidence up. And he was just like, oh my God. And then he ran away from me. And I'm like, it's not my fault you're small and short. Your mama made you that way. You should blame her. I'm sorry. You hold on to that gun. Why don't you put it between your legs so you can really feel like a man? And he was like, shut up, Marie. Remember to take the bullets out of it. And everybody like, and I'm just like, hi. I was like, hi, I just live here. Y'all want to fuck with me? Go on. I shouldn't have said that. But, you know, it just pisses me off. But, yeah. It was like it was like that in high school. And then one time they got me on a microphone and they wanted me to discuss, like, they put us in a group because apparently we're all like suicidal, coked out, or anorexic. Like, we all have issues but me. Okay, so they put us in a group. I wrote this poster because at the time, no cussing, Dave said. At the time, it said, I had this poster, and at the time, my mom was starting her business as an astrologer, and we were learning what was PC compatible and what wasn't. I mean, it was traumatizing. That in itself was traumatizing. So so I wrote a poster called Not User Friendly. And I put it on my chest like this, and I put not user friendly. And what my ethics teacher goes, "Oh, Marie, what does that mean, not user friendly?" So then he passed the microphone to me, and I was like, I think it's funny how all y'all gotta do drugs, and the only reason why you do drugs is to tolerate each other. That's sad. That is sad and pathetic, that you gotta be high not to just go to school, but just to tolerate with each other. And you're suicidal because y'all can't tolerate each other. I don't even know why y'all friends in the first place, because this don't make any damn sense. And you're supposed to be the popular group, but y'all like emotionally messed up. This is the emotionally messed up group. This ain't the popular group. This is the emotionally messed up group. The fact that you got to get high to tolerate each other and to just exist amongst themselves, that is really pathetic. And then y'all be sleeping with each other and getting the same STDs with each other. So it's almost like all y'all slept with each other. So now I don't know if we gay or bisexual or what. I'm very confused by this. My teachers are like, "Oh my God, get back to microphone." I did that. And then the next day, or like a few weeks later, I get this thing. My ethics teacher came up to me and he said, "Do you realize you broke up the whole popular group?" And I said, "Yeah, because they realized that they really couldn't tolerate each other. They're probably a little bit more sober now, So it was like, yeah, they were. They stopped doing their drugs because they stopped talking to each other, because I didn't see the point of them talking to each other." And then I kept going. So then what happened was that a lot of them started killing themselves and started dying of overdoses. And I never got invited to none of their funerals. So we would have like a funeral in school and stuff like that. And literally, I would be taken out of it. And it'd be like, "Why?" And they said, "Because we don't want you to run your mouth and we don't want you to say anything stupid with these girls." They're going to be pissed because of that tangent. I can't help my tangents. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm sorry. I'll get off my stupid tangent. But yeah, so I really do have a little mouth. And I can keep going and going and going with that mouth. You just don't want me there when I do it. So on the 15th, I digress. Mars is in the 12th house and is exalted in Capricorn, but is a detriment in the 12th house. So you can be going into hermit mode at this time. You can be more serious-minded or coming across cold to others because you keep more towards yourself. Dave is keeping me in check. Not cool, but not cool. But anyways, I'll continue going. This can lead to internal conflict or a feeling of being unable to achieve goals due to circumstances outside of your control. You may feel subconsciously driven by guilt, a desire for redemption here as well. You may feel subconsciously driven by guilt, or you may need to improve yourself. Even if it can't pinpoint the exact source of your feelings at this time, this transit with Mars happening can be a powerful time of introspection, therapy, engaging in spiritual practices to understand and integrate these hidden drives, or the reason why you do things that you do. Alrighty, God knows I need it, but not really. On the 19th at 8:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon moves into the sign of Sagittarius here. This is going to be in your 10th house. Ooh, thank you. 4,868 subscribers. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. So anyways, this is in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. No, wait, yes, it is. This could be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life. This is a time of growth for you as well. I ran out of juice. Oh no. Oh no. So this could be an expansive time for your social life here. This could be a lot of growth happening with career, because we have a stellium in the 11th house. So you could be getting more hours at work at this time. This could also be job security happening for you as well. For some of you, this could be a busy energy time for you during this time period. This could be business picking up. This could be a great time for those of you in media and social media during this time period as well. For others of you, be careful what you say yes to this month, especially on the new moon energy. And because you're feeling so happy, bubbly, and optimistic, I would be careful with going into Jesus mode and getting into arrangements that you don't necessarily want to get into. So don't obligate yourself to anything just because you want to be cute, or because you can't say that naughty word. And you know how Aquarius cannot say that naughty word if their life depended on it. No. The N and the O together make no. So you guys can't. You guys have such a hard time with that. So then you're going to get yourself in an arrangement that you don't want to be involved in, that you don't want to do. So I would work on creating those boundaries with other people during this time period and practicing that letter no. Okay? So you're really bad at not like committing yourself to things that you don't want to be committed to. Then on the 21st at 10:03 a.m., the sun enters Capricorn in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. You're going into hermit mode at this time. You're keeping quiet. You're more to yourself. You prefer to be by yourself and not really in a celebratory mood. You could be all celebrated out at this point with the stellium and Sagittarius. And then when the planets go into the 12th house, you're kind of just like, leave me alone. I don't want to go out. So people could be dragging you out for Christmas or social events. Okay, so this could be also your conscious mind and unconscious mind could be at odds with each other. You could be emotionally confused at this time with this energy. Should I stay? Should I go? Goal-oriented focus. You may intensely be focused on long-term professional goals, especially related to government, large corporations, or foreign business. You can breathe a little bit. You're flustered at this time because you can feel that other people didn't understand you, or you can feel isolated because you're not really socializing. Other people are keeping more to themselves or kind of staying away from you because you can seem stellium in Capricorn. You just seem a bit more colder. Like some of you could have the bitch face going on, you know, and just being all like, you know, and people just don't want to talk to you. Or you may feel like people don't want to talk to you, you know, there's a lot of miscommunications because of the body language, okay? So you really need to be careful with that body language, and like you need to like communicate, or you need to participate with what other people are doing, you know, even if you don't know what's going on. Sometimes just standing there like an idiot and just be like, you know, they'll talk to you. So, you know, you may find like, you know, but, you know, because what's going to happen here when you're in silence, when you're being socially awkward, you're going to feel insecure. Okay, and you're going to feel like nobody wants to talk to you, or everybody hates you. You're going to intrigue all those thoughts in your head. And Pluto in Aquarius loves to think that everybody hates them when that's not the truth, you know, and it's not the truth at all. So, you know, you're just kind of like creating this isolation non-verbally with other people, and other people are like, oh well, they're going through something right now and they don't want to talk to nobody, or they look mad, you know. So, you know, smile, show some teeth. All right, and you know, and just like kind of like put yourself in the position of being in the crowd. Even it means that you're just listening. Just listen, okay? You don't have to talk. You could just listen. Participate in other people's lives. Other people are not ignoring you. They think that they want to be ignored, okay? The 24th at 11:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Capricorn in the 12th house. Your super complicated relationships are coming up. Your Quasimodo romances are happening here. The no contact, aka quasi romantic relationship, is going on here at this time. So you could be like doing some pseudo thing that only you two know about, your pseudo language at this time with this energy here. It can be very intense, okay, for better or for worse, but nobody's talking to each other still. Everybody's still spying on each other at this time, but it works for you guys, so mazel. You're very secretive when it comes to your love life anyway, so nobody really knows what's going on with this energy. You tend to be mysterious, and other people could be trying to figure you out, and you're refusing to open up and stuff like that because you don't want other people to know what's going on. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Knight of Cups. Blessings onto the universe at this time with this energy here. I feel also for some of you, you could be dating. Like I said, it could be a Quasimodo kind of romance. The Hierophant card, I feel like for some of you, this is dealing with a group or organization here. For some of you, this could be a great time for a group or organization as well, or you benefit through other people. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. This could also be a great time for business picking up, or this is a great time for growth in regards to career with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive at this time. This is a time for you to see miracles and wonderments here, and prayers being answered. This could also be abundance coming into your life. You do, and you may have the Midas touch with Neptune conjunct with Saturn here, okay, and it's forming a strong water trine here as well. So this could be a beautiful time for some of you for business picking up during this time period, or to see miracles and wonderments happening. The Five of Wands, I see business picking up for some of you here. All right, so business can be picking up. Some of you could be turning a hobby into a business at this time with this energy. Despite the energy, it's not the most auspicious time to do that. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind, so you may be feeling like you want to turn a hobby into a business. It's just the timing of it all. I would wait till, I would consider this the gestation period before, and just like kind of cultivate your business, you know, like for example, like some of you know this, like if you're buying like a gas station, for example, but it's in the wrong period of time, I would put it on, I forgot what it's called in real estate when you're buying a building, but you put it on some kind of hold, right? And then you pay for it on the day that all the planets go direct. Because in astrology, you see, when you start something in astrology, like a business, it is kind of like the birthing of another person, and then that's the astrology of that person, you see. So when you're doing it with all these planets in retrograde, and especially with Hades and Cronus in retrograde, you're saying that you're going to be worried about money consistently, and on top of that, you know, it's going to be very difficult for money. So like this would not be the most auspicious time to start something like that. Yeah, so you would put it on a it's called, I call it the gestation period. It's kind of like having a baby. Okay, so when you start a business, you want to think about it planetary, like you're having a baby. And the moment you go into the astrology of it, and like right now, all the planets are in retrograde, you're going to have a baby with a lot of problems. Okay, a lot of learning disabilities here. So it's going to be very slow to growth. It may not grow until you're like 50 or something like that. It depends how many planets are in retrograde. All right, and right now there's a lot of planets in retrograde. So it's up to you when you want this baby to be birthed out. Okay, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So you want to wait until like all the planets are like in Aries, or especially make sure that Hades and Cronus and Jupiter are direct, okay, so that these things can grow. Because what is Hades and Cronus? They're all in the sign of Cancer till 2043. So what are they doing? They're sitting on their hands like this. What are people going to do when they want to buy your product? You're going to have to do a lot of convincing. So they're sitting on their hands when it comes to things like that. So this is not the time to be all like, you know, da 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 da. You know, this is the time to just like let your baby go through her gestation period, wait, be patient, and then go and do it. Okay, yeah, so like, subscribe, and share, damn it. I mean, shoot, the TT that I give is good tea. Okay, the Chariot card, this is smooth changes. This is fate coming in at this time with this energy here as well. Oops, did somebody start a business endeavor? I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Did you start a business? Oh, I'm so sorry to disappoint. Oh, see, yeah, but it's true. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you depressed. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel bad, but it's true. That's why, you know, like whenever I do read, this is what I do, you know? So it's like some people want to know like, oh, when should I get my product out there? When's the best day to promote? This is what I do. you know? So it's like you use astrology because this sets the precedence for the next how many years, you know? So that's why. The Three of Coins is a time of growth, financial or spiritual growth happening for you during this time period. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time. Hope reigns supreme. So keep the energy positive. I feel so bad now. I'm sorry. So yeah, so make sure you get your yearlies and your 6-month reports, and I can help you navigate through these stars, you know. Even I do cartography, even where you live. Like somebody called me and said, I'm supposed to close a sale. What state should I close it in? My state? I'm like, where's your state? Texas. Where's the city? You know, or Las Vegas. And I said, Las Vegas. It looks like you're going to have fun, and it looks like you're going to have the same clients over and over again, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, that it does kind of help you, you know, with the decisions and the things that are going on in your life. And if it's not happening, don't kill the messenger. It's the timing of it all, you know. The Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here that this can be a time where, you know, one of your little pots can be bubbling during this time period, okay. You can be more about your stability with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up here during this time. For some of you, this could be truth being revealed. Somebody could be revealing their hidden agenda here. Others could find you physically attractive. This could be a time period of reinventing the self. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities here as well, starting something new. Like I said, it's not the most auspicious time to do that, but you can. Okay, it just means that you're not going to see the growth that you want to see. It's going to be a very long time before you do. The Six of Cups, overcoming obstacles at this time with this energy here as well. The Two of Cups, reconnecting with somebody from your past. You're getting what you want in regards to love. All right. Manifesting love at this time with this energy here. The King of Cups, I do see this person having a strong bond with you with this energy, or really feeling bonded to you is what I get as I connect with the energies. The Sun card does talk about new beginnings here as well, a new relationship coming in. The Emperor card, somebody finds you very attractive and sees you as their type. Alrighty. The King of Coins talk about stability. Now this could be power struggle, this could be power struggles in relationships. Some of you, this could be like financial stability coming to you. This could be a great time for business picking up. You do benefit through other people here, and other people could be helping you grow at this time. This could be a raise or a promotion here. You look good in front of those in authority at this time as well. So this is definitely growth coming to you during this time period with this energy here. Others of you, this is like a power couple here with this energy. So there's stability in relationships here. You could have luck with money in regards to relationships, okay? The Knight of Wands, this person is seeing other people or is in a relationship at this time with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card, but that could change. Ooh. This could be an adventurous and fun time for you, but I think that you might have too much fun, so much so that you put yourself in a timeout or in a hermit mode because you're going to be so tired with all the fun that you're going to be having. You are reconnecting with people from your past still. The Six of Wands deals with optimistic energy, a popular energy time for some of you here as well, so I do see that coming to you. The Eight of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, there could be some unexpected decisions coming up. Somebody's really over a situation and they may decide, F it, I'm done. And somebody's going to leave a situation because they're done with it. They're not doing it anymore. Okay. They wash their hands of you. So you two may not have been getting along and stuff like that, but I feel like they can't trust you as much. This could be during Capricorn season, and somebody could be breaking up with another person or separated. So I do see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. I also feel like there could be some traveling coming up. Some of you could be getting a lot more hours at work, and you could be spending more time in your car going back and forth to and from your house and work. So either people are quitting their job at that time and you're receiving all their hours, or it could be a situation here where you're starting a new job and you're getting a lot more hours during this time period. Okay. Others of you, this could be traveling coming up. All right. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes. And it can happen unexpectedly too, or you could be manifesting it. The Four of Cups, taking back control over your life, leadership position, feeling a bit more grounded at this time with this energy. More stability coming to you, mastering your money situation here as well, taking care of yourself, creating your own reality. The Knight of Coins, I do see this being a time of new beginnings to you. You love being in service to other people here with this energy, so I do see that coming up for you as well. For some of you, I feel like, you know, this could be you in the service industry or something, and this could be you like having a new job. I do see career changes coming up for you. I do see a raise or a promotion happening for you, or you getting more responsibilities or getting paid to do what you're doing. I feel like a career change could be bringing love, or know that a career change or a raise or a promotion could be a significance for you, or certain milestones at work, because it represents after that comes love. Okay, I see success at work at this time with this energy. I see work travel. So some of you could be going to different stores at this time and working hours over there or something. There could be a new job offer coming up to you during this time period. I do see on the job training happening for some of you here. The Three of Cups, I do feel like some of you give too much people in your life too much power. So you resent them at the end of the day. Okay, so this is you giving other people too much power in your life, being more influenced by social status or finances, and this is you sitting on your hands in regards to the changes that you want to make in your life and not really doing anything about it. Alrighty, so this is stagnation in regards to a love relationship for some of you here, but I do see like you are trying to push this energy. Some of you could be meeting your soulmate at a Christmas party at this time with this energy. I do see soulmate energy coming up for some of you here during this time period, or manifesting joy in your life. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, please. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 13 likes. Thank you for allowing me to go on a tangent and make a left and a right. And don't put on the comment bar, you talk way too much, okay? F you. For real. Okay? This is the only time I get to talk to people. Nobody wants to talk to me. Alright? So, you know, I'm a hermit, and I stay to myself most of the time. The only person I got to talk to was my bubblikins. So, anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Right now, I'm at 4,869 subscribers. Love you, Al. Love you, Dave. I'm moving on to Pisces, our last one. And then I am done. And no cut. I know I'm working on it. Kisses. Mwah.